Jimin who? All right. I can't believe I missed this video, bro. This video came out such a long time ago, 4 months ago. Let's break this down. Here we go. Ooh. Sick. All right, let's go back for a second. This is gonna be sick. I can already tell. So we have this opening scene, and obviously, like I've said this in previous videos, the best places to film are like places with like neon signs, neon lights, and sometimes it's kind of hard to tell whether something is real or not. But I know BTS is very famous for like having the best sets like made. BTS has like really realistic sets. I think once in a while they'll use like a VFX for something, you know, because obviously you can't just get everything. This is probably like a really famous place somewhere I'm not too sure about, so leave a comment down below if I ever miss anything. I'm not too sure, but they do this cool thing where you could see them upping some of the light levels. So basically what you do is you duplicate the layer and then you'll add like a glow on top of it, or you'll just add a Gaussian blur in the top layer, and then you can, you know, play around blending modes, different effects, glows, and then you could either keep it like that because since you have the blending mode, and use like Gaussian blur, things like that, or you could use a luma key. Basically a luma key, depending on, I've talked about this millions of times in other videos, depending on like the light levels, you could focus on like getting rid of dark parts of the image, and then that meaning that on the top layer, the bottom layer, it's going to allow you to keep like these levels, and it's like things like this that are brighter are going to stand out, so all the dark stuff won't be glowing, but only the bright stuff. It's like an aesthetic way to make the video look really good and all that. So, and then they just add these particles in here. You can make them with CC Particle World. I think that's what it's called in After Effects. You could just make them, and then there's different ways to do it. You can either keep the particles in, or you could do what they did, and it looks like they tracked the scene with the 3D camera tracker, and then they add those particles on top, and it kind of like follows with the camera, so the particles don't move. They move with the footage, if that makes sense. And then they have this really cool graphic they just throw in. And obviously that's not real, that's VFX. And yeah, they 3D camera track it, add some CC page wipe, and it looks like they might even use a warp. I did this effect one time before in a video. Really fun effect to use. Warp and CC page turn. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And then they even go ahead and put the page on the... That is so well made. Dude, Jimin has the coolest videos in BTS. Like, I love the videos this man comes up with. The concepts, the ideas. Like, he puts his heart and soul into these videos, and they come out so good. Look how good the lighting is. Genius, bro. Nice camera tilt right there, I like that. Or pan. That was nice. Whoa. Bro, oh my god. Is Jimin the main voice of BTS? I have to know, is there like a lead voice? Because if there is, then I'm gonna have to take a guess that it's Jimin, because I mean, goddamn. That's crazy. That's actually really well made, that fire. One thing I don't like about editing is making any kind of fire effects. Typically, you just find an asset online, you'll use blending modes, try to make it like stand, you know, look real. But making fire look real can be such a pain sometimes. So even in the sets, what they'll do is they'll actually use fire in a safe way, of course. They're not, you know, just gonna... But like in Lisa's Money, I'm pretty sure they used like a little flame thing they did. I forgot how they did it, but they'll try to do little tricks in the set basically to make it easier for the editors, so they don't have to worry about, you know, doing this and adding these and what it looks like, the color correction, the color grading, and it's a lot that goes into it. So, you know, the smallest thing, you might not even think about this, but the smallest detail, like the way they make his shoes look, could take an hour. You never know. You just never know. It's a lot of work to be an idol. It's crazy, dude. This is going right into Spotify. This is good. All right, Jimin, who? This is going right in there, man. I always say this. I know I'm recording a video. I don't care. If I hear a good song, it's going in the playlist, man. Jimin's got the best solos. Oh, the VHS look. That was a good cut. Right on the downbeat too. Really cool. There's a few different ways I could think how they did this. That kind of looks like an invert with or like some kind of overlay. You just get like an overlay out of blending mode, and there's different like light leaks and blending mode things you can utilize basically to get like a transition like that. There's a lot you can find online actually, like old like VHS light leaks and film burns. That's kind of what we call them. I'm kind of having like a brain fart today. Sorry, my
brain is not processing too well today.
But yeah, you just add like a blending mode and then it's like a cool transition, and then they use that to cut to the VHS. Now, I'm not sure if this is a real VHS or if they did this in post, but it looks really well done. So it makes me feel like it's kind of, it is a VHS, the camera they used, but I'm not too sure. But then they do this cool thing where they crop the sides and they bring it in. And as well with VHS effects, you could tell, this is a cool thing they do. You see how hard the edges are on this one, but then when they start cropping it in, they have like softer edges. That's like a little trick you could do with the cropping effect. There's like a feathering, softening effect you can use with it. It's like those little details that just make something look so good, man. So crazy. There's one more thing I want to tell you guys I found out recently about K-pop music videos that I think is cool. I'll tell you in a second though. Those particles are sick. Yeah, I like that. I like the cuts a lot. The VHS, I'm telling you, looks so good. I really want to know if it's real or not. I think it's post. Okay, this is sick. Now, I gotta tell you all something I saw. So I went to a Kiss Alive concert. I went to 2 Kiss Alive concerts. I still need to see BTS, 17, and I'm hoping to see Stray Kids soon. But anyway, I went to a Kiss Alive concert and I found out this thing I never knew. I'll put the picture up on the screen. I bought a Kiss Alive book and I never thought about this because back in the day, the way they plan out the storyboard videos, usually they used to like make drawings of it. Like they'll make a drawing of every scene that's gonna happen. So basically everything you're seeing right now, they'll have like a picture, like a really, like a crappy, quick made picture of what they're going to do. And I've noticed, I found this out from Kiss Alive. I'm pretty sure now that they actually, what they'll do is they'll make a quick, easy animation of every scene in the music video, and then they'll start filming it, which I never thought about that, but I think that's how they do every single K-pop video, or almost every single video. That's in terms of storyboarding, and I thought that was kind of cool. I thought I would just show you all that. That is so sick. It makes more sense though, because it's quicker than, drawing everything nowadays. Like there's animators that can do things like so fast. So thinking about that, they plan this shot, then this shot, and so on. It's a smart way to think about it. It's just cool to think about it, I guess. This might be one of Jimin's best songs. And the dancing, bro, his dancing is unmatched. It is insane. Like, he is like the Michael Jackson K-pop guy. Whoa. That VHS is crazy.
She's
Oh my god. In terms of making VHS footage though, there's a lot that goes into it. You have to add like grain. You can like blur it out using like mosaic. There's plugins you can use. I honestly think plugins are the best way to get VHS effects because you can just get certain looks and like tricks that you typically can't get in After Effects without those plugins. There's overlays you can use. This is what I don't like about VHS effects though. They're very hard to make. They're not hard, they just take a lot of time is what I'm trying to say. It's like stacking on, layering effect after effect after effect, you know, getting the text, adding glow on it, and etc. It's like a lot to really think about. So you have to think about like getting this to look more glowy, adding chromatic aberrations sometimes to offset the colors, and you can just go on and on and on and add more effects. So typically what I do is I'll look up stuff, try to think of like what would look good with what I'm doing, use some plugins. Sometimes I'll make it myself. It really depends on how I'm feeling and how lazy I am. So you got to utilize anything you can to make these videos faster. So sick. Dude, the world is just blowing up around him. He is singing his heart out, and the world is just, there's fireworks, explosions, cars flipping, tornadoes. It's like everything is blowing up around him in a good way, though. Like his heart's exploding. That's so cool. What a cool set, dude. And this is like all VFX. Some of it, I guarantee you, is real, too. Like they probably had someone like blow some fireworks up in the back or something. Let's see. Let's go back. I can't tell. If anyone knows, let me know. Like that could have been real. If it's not, then they would have had to rotobrush the car out. I think it's not real, but I could be wrong. So, you know, leave a comment. But I think they just rotobrush the car out, so they isolate it. Then they put this behind the car, use blending modes, and they get that really cool look. Yeah, I don't know if it's real or not. Some of this looks real, and some I can't tell. It's so well made. Dude. Oh, nice cropping. I like that. That was smooth. Jimin does not disappoint. Dude, Jimin does not disappoint. I love this guy. Oh, that was so sick. This was a good video. I mean, Jimin does not disappoint. He makes the best music. Holy crap, 153 million on like crazy. Wow. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe. And if you all have anything else you want me to react to, like genuinely, I am running out of content. I have been trying to think of ideas and think of things that I can do. So if you can think of anything at all, please let me know down below because I need more content. Maybe a guide to BTS, some more BTS dance practices, solo things. Throw it out there. Don't be shy. Just stop thinking about it. You know, if you think you're about to comment, don't think. Just do it. Leave that comment. That's gonna be it. I hope, do you guys like also look at this new sweatshirt I got from the Kiss of Life tour? I love this thing. It's massive on me, bro. This thing was, they were charging $95 for a one size fits all, and this thing is so massive on me. It's cute. I like it. That's gonna wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the rambling.